Energy efficiency is a big issue for every industry. You'd probably expect high CO2 emissions in the aviation industry, but surprisingly, CO2 emissions produced by the computing and communications industry are now at the same level. This is the simple truth about energy efficiency. To improve energy efficiency, we first need to do some homework. Let's look at a typical mobile network. The part of any mobile network that consumes the most energy is the base stations themselves, simply because there are so many of them. But technological advances mean that energy consumption can be dramatically reduced, both in individual base stations and by smarter planning to use fewer base stations across the network. The latest base station technology from Nokia Siemens networks can cut energy consumption by up to 70%. That's the most energy efficient on the market. We use smarter technology to reduce energy usage, for example by cutting the need for expensive air conditioning. And because the base stations use less energy, they can run on solar or wind power, which doesn't just save energy, it also means you can put them in remote areas that don't have electricity. This is very good news for the 1.6 billion people who lack access to grid electricity, and another billion that have unreliable access to electricity. Computing and communications technologies like the internet, teleworking and remote communication can have an even greater effect on green business by reducing the amount we need to travel. But even more significantly is how computing and communications technologies can boost the efficiency of other industries. In fact, using these technologies could cut the global emissions by 15%, which is pretty radical. These savings would come from technologies that reduce electricity and fuel consumption in other industries, and could equal €500 billion. So you can see that saving energy doesn't just help the planet, it can also mean huge financial savings. For society, the environment, and your bottom line, the simple truth is that energy-efficient communications makes good green business sense. And that's the simple truth about energy efficiency.